Answering the question today, where do we put our hands for push-ups? Now, a lot of things, a lot of ideas out there, a lot of theories. This isn't something we want to be dogmatic about and say this is the one right way to do it, because there's tons of variation that we can have. We can have variety for just because we feel like it. We can have variety based on body types and styles. What may be best for me may not be best for you. But we also don't want to get too much into a rut of saying like this is the one way I should do push-ups, when we may benefit from bringing our hands in different directions. So first off is hand width placement. The old theory is that wider is better for the chest. And it's not bad by any means, but I've always found that narrower I go, the more narrow I can make myself, the better it is all around. It's better muscle activation, much less stress in the joints, particularly shoulders and wrists, and a lot more tension in the chest, triceps, and shoulders, partially because I'm not just getting narrower in my hands, but narrower in everything in general. But don't force it. Like, I didn't start here. I had to gradually work my way in. Now, shoulder width for me is considered wide, and I don't really feel any need at all to go very wide with the push-ups. Second is vertical adjustment. Right? Now, it's interesting how people will say, keep your hands under your chest, and they'll start doing push-ups like this. I think part of it is because mentally we think this is the hand, because this is where we put a lot of our weight when we're doing push-ups, and we forget that there's all this extra real estate up here. Now for me, I've always found that taking my forearm and running it on the crease right between my pectoral and my abdominals, it's like this little notch that just seems to work so well to just slide into that little notch but underneath my pectorals and between my abs. It's like it's made for it. So that's what I do, is I bring my hands down to here, and a lot of people are like, your hands are so low, but when you look at it, my fingers are up by my collarbone. So my hand in general is underneath my chest, but my palm is relatively low. Experiment, see what works best for you. Get down in a push-up position, let your ankles flex and extend, and play around with what seems to be the best position for your hands in a vertical position, and play around with the hand width as well. Don't forget, also adjusting elbow position, shoulder positions as well, and you'll find what naturally works best for you and best for your joints. Questions down below? Be fit, live free.